in her case, that the dust will settle, right? Dust will be out. It's temporary. It's transitional, and she will be able to step into something new and better. And I think that that's true in our lives. So much of our life, we get lost in the confusion between urgent and important. Not everything that's urgent is important, and not everything that's important is necessarily urgent. But the urgency kind of grabs us, makes us feel like it has to be done now, even if the parts and the pieces and whatever it is we would need to do it aren't yet present. So the practice is always the same. The practice is to find a seat, to rest your back against the back of the chair, and allow the chair to really hold you, really hug you, to support you, and to ponder, for starters, what does it feel like to be held? Even if it's just the chair, even if you're drawing strength from the floor, even if you're drawing strength from the foundation beneath your feet, things that are stagnant, things that are, well, actually in Houston, they aren't necessarily always stagnant, but nonetheless, we have hope that our foundation stays stable. And then it becomes a moment of curiosity. What does it feel like to be held? What does it feel like to be lifted? What does it feel like to feel the ground pushing back up against us, so that we don't have to keep our bodies rigid in order to stay upright? What a great metaphorical way to envision the invisible forces in our lives that are there always, ready to be noticed, ready to be seen. And I know that this is somewhat aspirational, so easy to forget. But I think that's when particularly this prayer comes in. May the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable to you, God. We put it out there and we ask God to help us make the prayer true for ourselves. Josh?
Ratzon imrefi Hiu l'ratzon imrefi Vehegyon libi Adonai tzuri vegoali Hiu l'ratzon imrefi Hiu l'ratzon imrefi Veyon libi lefanecha Adonai tzuri vegoali Oh, may the words of my mouth, the meditations of my heart be acceptable before you. Oh God, my rock and my redeemer. Oh, say shalom bimroma. Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael Ve'imeru
Meditation at noon. There's still time to live this day with intention, to set aside petty thoughts and small tasks, to regard myself with dignity and peace and grace. There's still time to live this day with my hands and my heart, to walk with strength, to act with courage, to offer kindness, to build and to sustain, to embrace and to bless. God of forgiveness, thank you for the gift of hope that you've planted in every moment, the gift of renewal that you've given to every hour, so that we may find the way to redeem our days with holiness. If there are names of people whom you are thinking of now who are in need of healing and wholeness, I invite you to write them their names into our chat. And I invite all of us to look at those names as we offer these words of Misha Bema.
Sheberach Avoteinu Mekor HaBracha Leimoteinu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Mi sheberach imotenu mikor habracha Avoteinu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
So nice to have you back, Josh. Josh will be continuing to join us as long as he's available, which should be for a while, because I understand he's still got 2 more years of graduate school before he has to, get a real. We're so glad to have you, Josh. Really, thank you. Thank you all for joining us, and we will be back on the 3 a.m. next Monday and Thursday. And please note that this Friday evening for Shabbat, we will be on Zoom. But the following Friday, the 16th, we will be at Westview Community Center.
Thank you, Scott.
See y'all soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Rabbi. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.